Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at what is going on around this very intense full moon in Scorpio for you. Now, this is a full moon, also a blood moon in an eclipse, and smack dab in the middle of Mercury retrograde. So very powerful energy, Virgo, and we'll dive in today and see what's going on around this time. We'll see how we can help you navigate through retrograde and take a look at the energies that Scorpio brings in, which talks about extremes, transformation, mysticism, secrets, karma, light and dark, duality. So we'll definitely dive in and see all of the things being brought to the surface for you. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Virgo, you have Pisces, Sagittarius, and double Sag energy showing up. Now, you may have these placements in your chart. You may be dealing with someone in your energy that has these placements, or you're just embodying these energies all together. But right away, we have Pisces energy, which is about talking less and feeling more. And it doesn't surprise me because the Scorpio energy is about going inward, going deep, taking that deep dive. So I feel around this full moon, it's very important, Virgo, for you to feel instead of talking everything out or maybe expressing. It's just important for you to go inward, maybe do some meditation, do some journaling. Doing some writing is going to be very, very therapeutic and beneficial to you around this full moon energy. Feel the emotions, because retrogrades can leave us feeling a little bit, I don't want to say out of sorts, but all of those REs, reconsidering, rejuvenating, reviewing, revising, revamping. So you may be going inward and figuring out how to necessarily revise a plan that you've had, maybe in career, health, or a relationship, and how you can maybe turn a new leaf, go in a different direction. So in order to do that, talk less and feel more is going to be very important. Next, we have new moon in Sag. Focus on the positive. Now, a lot of people, when they hear Mercury retrograde, they immediately think of disaster. They think of energies just going all crazy everywhere, but it doesn't have to necessarily be that way. It is a very, I feel, fortuitous time to really revise. Take a look at how far you have come, Virgo, and reevaluate, maybe coming up with a new plan or new course of action, or reconsider something that you have been contemplating here. Focusing on the positive is really going to help you out at this time to move forward in a new direction. Seeing the glass is half full versus half empty, and staying optimistic about your love life, about your relationships, about your health, about your finances and money, and really taking a look at blockages that you may have, why you have them, how to release them so you can move forward. And we'll dive into all of that as well. And then we have, after this is done, after you go inward, after you are focusing on the positive, what you think about, you bring about. What is your final card here? Believe in your good luck. Some of you, there may be a disbelief. Possibly on the end here, Virgo, of, well, it's just my luck for this to happen. My luck is Mercury retrograde all year around, right? So I do feel for a lot of you, there may be a disbelief. And it says believe in your good luck, because good things will happen when you start to make that shift internally. So let's dive in, Virgo, and see what this is all about for you. Let's take a look and see what energies are showing up around this full moon. Right away, Queen of Cups. This is the energy of showing yourself more compassion, more love, more gentleness. Now, the Queen of Cups gives great advice. This could either be you or somebody in your energy around the full moon. Again, 15th or 16th of May, depending on your location. And this Queen of Cups is someone who is very supportive, gives great advice, and very, very good hugs. The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive. She's a nurturer, And she wants to be a healer as well, or she is a healer. She may be even a psychic, a tarot reader. She may be in the caring profession. Now, again, you'll know if this is your energy or if it's somebody that you may be connecting with, because maybe you need a little nurturing. But because we have the talk less, feel more, I feel this is you, Virgo, really letting your empathic side show up and illuminate. A lot of you are getting a lot of messages around this full moon from spirit. You may be doing some deep shadow work, inner work, and healing the inner child as well. Let's take a look and see what else we have here. Now, the Queen of Cups here, she's very loving, and she ascends that soul by showing the world more love. And in return, it actually helps her soul ascend. So I love this energy showing up right off the bat for you. We have Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may be working on your relationships, or you are mastering your craft, focusing on maybe a side project, a hobby project, or just doing something here that you love. Perfect time to reevaluate and replan a course of direction. Maybe you are a perfectionist, Virgo, and you may be looking at something with just one way of doing it. This is the perfect time to utilize the energy of Mercury retrograde and say, okay, how can I take a step back? How can I listen and feel what ideas are coming to me here? What do I need to do to create the best piece of work that I can, or to be in the best relationships that are in my highest good? So I do feel like you're taking a step back and you're looking at how to perfect the situations or how to expand or grow. I really love both of these cards coming up for you. Some of you are putting your heart and soul into a project, a career. Maybe you're making a YouTube channel. Maybe you're opening your own holistic business, becoming a Reiki practitioner. Expand on those ideas, Virgo, because there's a lot of really wonderful gifts that you have. And there's a lot of good luck coming your way here. So believe it. I feel like in order for you to achieve it, the belief must be there as well. Next, we have Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Some of you are manifesting a new job, a new career, a new home, a new vehicle. There is a lot that you're working on manifesting at this time. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in the material, and it can be in the spiritual growth as well. Now, this is good news regarding your health. This can be good news in your career, your money, your home. This is about unlimited potential. And that's what I'm feeling here with this Eight of Pentacles. Something that you're mastering at this time has unlimited potential as long as you open your mind, expand on your ideas here. Don't just look at something from tunnel vision. Make sure you are expanding, maybe even reaching out for additional support here will benefit you. So I love this. Let's take a look and dive into what it is that you'll be letting go or releasing around this full moon, because full moons are about endings, bringing new beginnings, letting go, shedding what's not working so you can invite in what does work. Page of Swords, staying curious, staying very inquisitive. I love the Page of Swords because the Page of Swords is ready for new challenges. They can be impulsive at times, but what I feel like, it's not the time to rush into anything. And that's what I want you to really celebrate, is taking a look at everything, taking a look at the big picture, not just, how to get from A to Z and running along those lines, but taking a look at every point in between. How can you build this structure? How can you create this relationship? Or how can you work on your inner growth? Or how can you incorporate a new health regime? It's about looking at the pieces in between so you can get to Z in the right way here. Now, the Page of Swords showing up, I feel like you are staying open, and you can see here that he's standing on a pile of books with a cap here, and I always call these dandelion, the wishing flowers, because you blow out into the universe, you put out into the universe what it is that you want so you can manifest. For some of you, you've learned, there's education here, there's knowledge, there's graduation. You're graduating your soul to the next level. There's advancement here. So I love this for you. You may be letting go. Some of you may have completed a cycle, or maybe, because they're giving me world energy, there may be some sort of victory, reward, celebration, ending, accomplishment. Let's take a look and get one more card to clarify. Nine of Wands, something that may have been a little bit of a battle for you to go through with this wounded warrior energy. Now, the Nine of Wands can be about you having that final push, that determination to stay on top, whatever that means for you here, to learn, to grow, to advance. Now, some of you, there may have been higher education involved. It could be about learning self-help, learning more about yourself, how to open up this business, how to create a YouTube channel, how to incorporate that diet that you've wanted into your life, how to work on your relationships, interpersonal. I feel like a lot of you have been through a lot. Now, the Nine of Wands, you can see here that she has been cut by these thorns. But the rose here represents that regardless of the cuts, I feel like they have really brought you to a place that you know that you've grown. They're giving me that quote, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I feel like either you've said this, maybe you have a tattoo of this, or maybe you've told yourself this, that you've been through a lot, but it's actually made you a stronger version of yourself here. So if that is you, continue learning, continue growing, and continue thriving, because that's what I see you doing here, Virgo. Now, let's take a look and see what you will focus on manifesting. What is it that you are manifesting at this time? I see you manifesting some sort of new job or new opportunity here, new move. Let's take a look. All right, we have Knight of Swords. So beautiful. You go from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. So taking action. After this retrograde, after a time of retrospection, I feel like you will take action because you'll have clarity. And there may be endings bringing new beginnings. So it doesn't surprise me. I feel like there could be a shift towards the end of May. Even June 4th, they're giving me as well. As soon as we come out of this retrograde, you may be ready to go full speed. They're actually saying don't wait until the end of retrograde. It could be the end of May as well. Endings bringing new beginnings, letting go of the challenges that you've been through, finally coming out of a cycle that was difficult for you. Because the Queen of Wands says that you're feeling your confidence, you're feeling bold. And this is something I feel like you've been working towards day after day. You've been trying to build more confidence, more success here. Now, the Queen of Wands is someone who inspires others to live their best life. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very bold, very attractive, very confident and strong. She's also very creative, artsy. She may be an entrepreneur or a very good multitasker, an assistant as well. So I feel like you are stepping into this new energy, this new you. And I feel like you're ready to tackle the situations, tackle any obstacles or challenges, but there's a sense of excitement here. It's not obstacles and challenges that are full of fear. It's full of excitement. So I love that for you. Now let's take a look and see what messages Spirit has for you during this full moon energy. What do you have here for Virgo? All right, we have Just Ask. We have Self-Love. And we have Ground Yourself. Okay, so the Just Ask card says sometimes, Virgo, and we're all guilty of this at times, we like to tackle everything on our own. We like to think that, oh, we don't need help. This person who gives great advice, maybe we don't need to listen to their advice. We can go with our own flow. Remember earlier when I talked about the A to Z? Getting there, skipping corners or cutting corners here. This is about you asking for help when you need it. Even if it's just help from your spiritual team, your support system. It says there are many here in spirit world that it can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, your friends, your guides, your angels, and spiritual helpers who are waiting to assist you. Virgo, get ready. Believe in your luck. Once you ask here for help, and I just heard someone say, I've been asking for help. I've been asking my guides. Just be patient is what I'm hearing, because Spirit is working behind closed doors. Even if it hasn't quite manifested the way that you thought, expect change here. Focus on the positive. Focus on forward movement. Maybe at the end of the day, tell yourself 3 things that you're grateful for, 3 positive changes that have happened in your life, or 3 positive things that have happened that day, and focus on the good. The more good you put out into the universe, the more you receive. And so just ask your guides for help. All right, next we have self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself, Virgo. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about just feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Hello, Nine of Wands. We were just talking about that here. You becoming a stronger, better version of yourself. But make sure that you are not hanging on too tightly to control, to expectations, to memories or trauma that just no longer serves you. This is about focusing on the positive side of things. Maybe realizing and understanding through this retrograde, reviewing everything that you have had to endure in your past, but also allowing yourself to be more compassionate and caring towards yourself. So take a few days for time out around this full moon. Maybe take a hot bath, essential oils, do some full moon magic with crystals. Take some time to go inward and feel more. I'm really feeling you will be focusing on this self-love. And then lastly, Spirit wants you to ground yourself. Don't be distracted, unfocused. If you've been feeling tired, irritated, or impatient, these can all be signs that you're ungrounded, Virgo. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been tired or have been feeling just sluggish energy. Some of you may be actually healing from some sort of recovery, whether it's surgery, whether it is an illness that you've had here, or you just have been feeling mentally or physically exhausted at times. And this is saying it's a perfect time to utilize the energy of this full moon and this retrograde to take some inward time to reflect, talk less, feel more. Another energy I'm getting from the talk less, feel more is to, instead of taking action right now, step back and just focus on the positive. See the shifts happening here in your life. Believe in good luck because it's about to make a comeback. I just heard comeback kid. I don't know if that's a song or if that's, I'm not quite sure what that is, but you're making a comeback. Maybe it's one of your relatives or ancestors saying you're making a comeback, kid. I'm not quite sure. Please take it as it resonates. So let's dive in and see what your untapped spiritual gifts are. So untapped means that you maybe have started to tap into, but you haven't quite grasped the full intention here. And wow, we have the sun. So get ready. This is beautiful. So the sun card says that this is the most positive card in tarot. I mean, Virgo, this is untapped. This is abundance, happiness, success, good health. This is about life being good here. So the fact that you haven't quite achieved this level of the sun yet, the good news is believe in your good luck because it is coming in for you here. So we're going to take a look at untapped gifts and your greatest strengths. So we have, there's that world that I talked about earlier, the completion, the victory, the cycles. And now let's take a look at the strengths coming in. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Virgo, get ready because you have some just amazing changes. And I feel like there's a sense of disbelief like we spoke of in the beginning of your reading. You can't believe that this is happening for you, to you. You've earned it. You've deserved it. You've given a lot of yourself. Now it's time to receive some of this good fortune coming back tenfold. So the sun and the world, two major arcanas, two of the best major arcanas as well. And this is untapped. So you're really coming close to completing this cycle, completing something here that you've worked long and hard towards. You've worked towards this abundance, this happiness. Some of you, this is retirement. A lot of you, I just heard, you're planning for this retirement, planning to be a lot happier or enjoy your life with this ending. For others of you, it could be any sort of accomplishment, any sort of cycle that is coming to an end for you to start on a new journey. And I feel like you are really revising or revamping or reviewing the areas in your life, especially if it comes to finances or retirement here. How can you move forward? Some of you may want to travel the world. Maybe you're wanting to live in a camper or an RV and go from state park to state park or go, be a nomad at times, gypsy soul energy. But this is about celebrations, world travel, feeling a sense of fulfillment, wholeness, and success. It's untapped, so you are on your way to achieving this. Know that in time, this will happen for you. Now, your greatest strengths, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is amazing. 10 of Pentacles matched with the sun card, matched with the sun energy are huge. Virgo, whatever you have going on in your life, if you are watching this reading right now, Spirit really wants you to know that you have aligned your energy and you've set yourself up in this lifetime for success. You've set yourself up in this lifetime for emotional wealth, financial wealth, even if it doesn't feel like it at times. The Ten of Pentacles is saying here that you're creating and building a stable family, financial security, wealth, abundance, long-term goals, inheritance, investments. This does have to do with that completion, that retirement energy I was talking about. Your greatest strength is that you're able to balance up your life with the Two of Pentacles, multitask, comparison shop. Some of you have been maybe on a tight budget, or you've been looking at ways to cut prices, comparison shopping. Maybe, again, we're going to use that camper example. Maybe you've been comparing different campers that you've wanted to purchase and say, well, this one I feel like would be my future home, or my the one that works best with what I need at this time, and it may work better with your finances as well. So I feel like you are really taking a look at what it is that you can save on, but also what it is that you want to prioritize, what it is that you need. It's finding the balance, finding the peace as well. Now, this is also about you staying calm in crisis, and you may have learned this from family dynamics. Whether your family dynamic growing up was chaotic or maybe it was full of peace, your greatest strength is to stay calm in crisis. And some of you are saying, I don't know about that, Melissa. I don't know if I stay calm, but I feel deep down on a soul level, you're actually the kind of person, I feel that there can be a tornado going on around you or a worldwide pandemic. And this is about you taking a deep dive inward and saying, you know what? I know this is going on. It's external. It's something that's out of my control, but I'm going to remain calm. So utilize that energy when something shows up here in the future that may feel like a challenge or chaos. Know that deep down here, your greatest strength is to remain calm. So beautiful energy showing up here for you. Now let's take a look and see how you've grown. How have you grown during this cycle, or how have you grown in general? Let's find out here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you've opened your heart up to this soul-quenching renewal. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, Virgo, get ready. This is, just a beautiful reading here. This is all about you opening up to maybe even a new love connection. It could be about a gift of love, overflowing emotions. You can see that her cup is so darn full that she can't help but having all of these butterflies overflow. This is about grace and inspiration. I feel like a lot of you are working on, self-love, and you have that showing up here as well. But a lot of you are really focusing on the relationship with self. And because you've done that work, or you are currently doing that work, you're attracting the relationships in your life that are full of trust, honesty, loyalty, love, compassion, kindness, everything that we as humans want on that soul level. You're manifesting and attracting into your life because you're opening up and you've done the inner work, or you are currently doing it. So round of applause, Virgo. Pat yourself on the back, because you are supported and you have come a long way. Now let's take a look and see what steps you can take to continue growing and thriving on your journey, because wow, man, oh man, this is beautiful energy showing up for you in the future here. I feel like you're on your way to that sunshine. So don't think negatively. Don't think like your dreams are broken or things will never happen for you, because you're on the right track here. Now, action steps. What action steps can you take? Oh my gosh. You have the Magician, the Death card, Law of Attraction, and workshops and seminars. This is great. All right, the Death card talks about you going through a major transformation. Well, it doesn't surprise me. Scorpio energy does bring in transformation. So there's some shifts that are really taking place around this full moon, Virgo. So utilize the energy. Now, the Death card says that there is a time of an ending, a rebirth. You're going through a spiritual growth at this time, because in the past, maybe you felt like you had to hang on, or you were resistant to change. Or maybe you wanted it so bad, were obsessively thinking about the change, and therefore it actually created a block. Maybe it was self-sabotage at times, but you're on the upside of this death energy. And I feel like you are on the upside of believing in your luck. There's something about to shift here. So focus on that positive, because what's shifting for you is you have the Magician. And the Magician is all about manifesting your reality. This is about you having all of the necessary tools at your disposal, at your belt here, that you can reach into your tool belt and grab what you need to create the life that you want. And you're setting yourself up for this. It's taken a lifetime to accumulate these resources and accumulate these tools. So make sure that you are using them because they're there for you. And the Magician says here that you have natural skills, talents. You're able to take action by using that personal power and reclaiming that power and manifesting the life that you want. In order for you to do so, focus on the law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. Focusing on positivity here. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of the energies. Law of attraction. If you are in that positive mindset, you're going to see your external world start to bring more positivity, more good fortune your way. So it's all about the mind here and the belief. And it's about you feeling on that deep level what it is that you want in your life. Beautiful. And then lastly here, action steps that you can take, workshops and seminars, maybe attending or giving speeches may be part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Remember earlier you did have this Page of Swords show up, teaching and learning. Now, there are going to be different phases in our life, Virgo, where you are the teacher or you are the student. And it can be reciprocal going through life here. So this is a time for you to decide, are you the student learning something new or are you the teacher teaching others at this time? And it doesn't have to be in a professional sense. It can be personally as well. For others of you, maybe it's learning new things on YouTube, reading self-help books, attending workshops and seminars on whatever you like. I feel like this is going to be very beneficial around this full moon because you're going so deep inward anyway. I feel like the things that you learn at this time are really going to soak in like a sponge, and they're going to stay with you for the rest of this lifetime here and beyond. So workshops and seminars, very important for your growth. So really deep. I love this reading for you. I was so excited here to see the Sun partnered with the Ten of Pentacles as your untapped gifts and your greatest strengths. So Virgo, I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Do share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you wonderful Virgos tons of love and light. Till next time.